In this video lecture, I am going to talk about the blockchain technology's role in international trade and you can say global trade. So, as we are discussing the financial services related use cases, so in global trade, basically lots of the entities are involved related to logistics and kind of shipment and lots of the paperwork, financial institutions are involved. So in that scenario, a complete scenario we are going to cover in this lecture, and what can be the role of that blockchain technology in this scenario. So this is a very project of IBM blockchain as a case study we are taking. And IBM blockchain provides solution for trade logistics. So here in this slide, I have taken the whole content from that. So suppose just for example, we can see in the slide that this is the path from the, you can say, cargo path. The goods are from one end to another end moving. So say for example, any country from say for Kenya to say India or any country can be. So this cargo path we have, a truck may be involved, a kind of shipment may be involved at the exporter side, and again the after shipment the truck can be used for uploading and downloading at the importer side. And parallelly, we will have a document path. So lots of paperwork is involved, and the different offices are involved. And most of the time, it takes lots of the time for approval, customs, and so many things are involved. So for that, the importer and exporter use a parallel path for documentation, and for that they use kind of some business flights also, so that the paper can reach before the goods and they can do the necessary documentation, approval, all those things. So this is the scenario. We have lots of the manual things are used. So this is the statistics we are having, and this is the on 2013 report of World Economic Forum, that if all countries improve border administration and transport and communication infrastructure, then even half of global best practices, it could be approximately $1 trillion increase in global export. India also trying best, and this government is trying best to and having a kind of movement that easy business, preparing environment, simplifying all those document procedure in different ministries, different agencies. So if the process will be simplified, then the export and import process will be, export will be increased, and it will be beneficial for any country. So the blockchain technology have lots of the scope here. I would like to share this statistics also, that up to 15% import-export cost is spent on air courier for custom paperwork. So that is the document path. 50% cost is involved just for the documentation path, which can be reduced, which can be removed if we use blockchain technology. 27 billion potential saving using electronic document is possible. So this is the interesting figure which is useful to understand the problem. So this IBM blockchain have this document path on the blockchain, and these are the possible entities, that is the exporter and importer and corresponding their banks, that is exporter bank and importer bank. Port are involved, loading at the port, export authority, customs. So all these entities are involved. And these blockchain solutions, IBM claim that the secure data exchanges will be possible through these blockchain nodes. A tamper-proof documentation and e-signature will be provided. Digital and automated workflow will be there, and real-time visibility, not on the particular time period. You can watch, we can see the visible, it will be visible in shared mode, and whatever the role of that entity is, certain kind of analytics is provided by this solution. So the logistic data changes, we can see several authorities are there, producer to carrier, then consigner. So lots of the communication are involved, and they claim that this data challenge is basically error prone information, incomplete and inconsistent information, border delay. So these are some challenges we have. And the root causes for that is the multiple data formats, not a standardized format are available. So many peer-to-peer interaction you can see in this slide. Absence of messaging standards. So these are the basic challenges in logistics. Some key industry challenges we have, like in banking, the most of the works are manual. Although there are some automation, but most of the thing is still going on in manual way. For the importer and exporter, the excess inventory, manual based process here also, duplication of administration process. If you talk about the carriers though, so no single version of the truth, again manual. So forwarder, ports, and the authorities, most of the manual kind of thing is used. So this is the global trade digitization, that is GTD platform, on which all these entities can participate and can communicate, and it will provide visibility to all. So this is the combined work of IBM and Maersk for trade. So it is an open and extensible platform for sharing shipping events, messages, document across all the actors, and system in the supply chain ecosystem. So how it will be provided? It will provide the shared visibility and shared state for the container shipments to all entities. And definitely it will increase the transparency and speed for the cross-border transactions and real-time access to container events. It will definitely reduce the cost and increase the efficiency, because the manual and paper work will be removed by this GTD platform. So this is the situation we have, and after this digitization by using this GTD platform, this will be the situation that we are having in this slide. Regarding visibility, as I said, that a shared state will be available to all, and kind of shared communication infrastructure will be, if this project will be completed, and definitely it will be completed, and it will be a way around for other solution providers as well. So these are some GTD documents and events. These are some kind of documents. These are some approvals, document approvals, which are showing by this color. And these are some events we can see. So all these entities are involved: carrier to port authority, customs, and these are some certificate of origin, packing list, export declaration, bill of loading. So these are some documents from third party, and then authority can approve on that, So this is the approval thing, kind of thing. And these are some events: pickup appointment, truck pickup arrival, drop off arrival, here ship location, container open. So these are some events shown here. So all these information between exporter to importer, it will be shared on that GTT platform, that is a blockchain platform. So this is a very good case. You can explore this, and lots of the research is going on in this area. So you can explore this. So enough for today. In the next lecture, I will talk about supply chain management. So enough for today. Thank you.